Today we're going to learn how to find the constant of proportionality, or COP for short. That's the number that connects two quantities in a proportional relationship. You'll learn how to find it from a table, from an equation, and from a real-life situation. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify K no matter how it's shown. Our learning goals for this lesson: find the constant proportionality K from a table, find it from an equation, and find it from a situation. So whether you're looking at numbers, an equation, or a story, you'll know exactly where K is hiding. Tables are one of the easiest places to start. You usually see two rows or two columns, one for X and one for Y. To find the constant of proportionality, just divide Y by X for each pair of values. If you get the same result every time, that number is your constant, or K. That's the ratio that tells you how much Y changes for every 1X. In this table, for every row we divide Y by X, we get 15. Since it's always 15, that means the constant of proportionality is 15. We can say you earn $15 for every 1 hour worked. That's your K value. Now let's move on to equations. If an equation is proportional, it always looks like this: Y equals Kx. The constant of proportionality is the number being multiplied by X. For example, if Y equals 12X, then K equals 12. If Y equals 0.5X, then K equals 0.5. That's it. Just look for the number attached to X. That's your constant. Let's look at these four examples. Y equals 2x, the K is just 2. A equals 0.5b, K equals 0.5. D equals 1/3 x, K is 1/3. P equals 3/2w, K is 3/2. Sometimes the equation will include division, but that's okay. You just need to rewrite it so it looks like Y equals Kx. For example, take Y equals X divided by 5. That means the same thing as Y equals 1/5 X. Now it's in the Y equals Kx form, so we can see that K equals 1/5. That tells us Y increases by 1/5 for every 1X. Now look at Y equals 4X divided by 3. We can rewrite that as Y equals 4/3 X. Now it's in the right form. So K equals 4/3. That means Y changes by 4/3 for every 1X. So remember, even if an equation has division, you can always rewrite it as Y equals Kx. Once it's in that form, the number multiplying X is your constant of proportionality. Now for the COP of situations. The constant of proportionality is the rate per one, how much of one quantity for each of the other. Here's the trick. Look for the word per or each. That's your hint that a constant rate, your K, is being described. For example, babysitting. You get paid $10 per hour, K equals 10. You're traveling 60 miles per hour, K equals 60. Apples cost $2 per pound, K equals 2. Those per statements literally are the constant of proportionality. But what happens if they don't tell you the rate per one or how much each one is? Then you have to transform the rate you are given into a per one rate. Let's go step by step with this example. A car travels 24 miles in 3 hours. First, identify the two quantities, miles and hours. Write the ratio Y divided by X, or output divided by input. In this case, 24 divided by 3. Divide to find the rate for one of the input, 8 miles per hour. So the constant proportionality is 8. That means for every 1 hour, the car goes 8 miles. Here's an example. A juice machine pours 9 cups of juice in 3 minutes. We divide 9 by 3 and we get 3. So K equals 3. That means the machine pours 3 cups per minute. Here's another one. A runner travels 12 miles in 1.5 hours. we divide 12 by 1.5 and get 8. So K equals 8, meaning the runner goes 8 miles per hour. And one more. You bake 36 cookies using 4 cups of flour. We divide 36 by 4 and get 9. So K equals 9, meaning 9 cookies per cup of flour. Let's recap. You can find the constant of proportionality 3 ways. From a table, divide y by x and see if it's constant. From an equation, look for the number multiplied by x. And from a situation, find the rate per 1. If it's consistent, it's proportional, and that number is k. And that's how we find the constant of proportionality. Now you can find k whether it's in a chart, an equation, or a situation. Remember, k always tells us how one quantity changes for every one of the other. Thanks for watching, and check out the channel for more practice and math topics.